everybody, as it is time now for starting lineups here tonight. And we will start with the Edgar Wildcats. And for the Wildcats, starting is number 2, a senior, Malia Hosley. Number 3, the junior, Reagan Borkart. Number 5, a senior, Carlin Lipinski. Number 10, a junior, Morgan Schnelly. And number 20, the sophomore, Michaela Workus. For the Edgar Wildcats, as here the PA announcer goes through the starting lineups. And again, for Edgar, they come into this one at 19-7, 10-6 in the Merriwood South this season. Of course, Merriwood South hosting a few good teams this year: Assumption, Auburndale, Marathon, Edgar. Some good teams there as they introduce starting lineups here. But again, winner, Assumption or Athens. And now it's time for the starting lineups for the Wild Rose Wildcats as they dim the lights down here. And we will start with number 1, averaging over 20 points per game. It's the junior, Lainey Havlovitz for Wild Rose. And it's number 2, a sophomore, Maya Barr. And number 10, a senior, Aurea Wood. Number 21, the freshman, Callie Havlovitz. And number 32, a sophomore, Claire Williams for the Wild Rose Wildcats. Again, it's a battle of the Wildcats here tonight of Wild Rose and Edgar. The 2-3 seed matchup. Winner plays Athens or Assumption in the sectional semifinal next week. So we get set to begin play here, but again, look at that Wild Rose starting lineup. Personally it's been 3 or 4 Wild Rose games here this season. Lainey Havlovitz has gone crazy in each of those games, scoring over 20 points. She averages 23 a game this season, the junior guard for Wild Rose. And it will be Aurea Wood and Reagan Borkart to jump for each team. This is a packed house here in Wild Rose. Maybe the most packed it's been in here considering the circumstances of the last 2 years. In the last 2 years. Think about it that way. Both sides of the stands totally packed. Not much room for anybody to move. Just how you like it for playoff basketball. Aurea Wood, Reagan Borkart to jump. And Wood wins it but taps it away, and a battle for the ball. Edgar is going to come up with it. So Edgar's going to start things off here. Kick left wing, it's Borkart. Turned over right off the bat. Claire Williams with the steal in transition. She finds Lainey Havlovitz, who is way short on the layup. And it's back to Edgar the other way. Wild Rose applying their bread and butter full court pressure here. And then dropping back into their trapping zone defense, as that's 2 points right off the bat for Michaela Workus. Workus inside. Edgar with a little bit of full court pressure as well here. Barr, the skip pass over to Williams. Edgar in looks like a 2-3. Well, I don't want to speak too soon here as it's Havlovitz going inside. The kick out to Wood. And Wood kind of lost the ball there, gets it into Barr. Barr, a tough finish, is up and good off the front of the rim. Maya Barr. Edgar the other way. Williams defending. It's Lipinski. She kicks over left wing. Now back right wing for Schnelly. And Schnelly threw it out of bounds, but it was deflected off of Callie Havlovitz, it looked like. Possession will stay with Edgar. Tempted to say Wildcats here, but it's not going to help any of you guys if I tell you Wildcats. As the kick to the corner, a 3 is way short, deflected out of bounds. Possession goes back to Wild Rose. Shot from Malia Hosley, no good. Looks like maybe a little bit of initial game jitters here for both teams. Both teams maybe just a bit nervous coming into this one. The most packed game as Wood goes baseline, lost the ball to the ground, back out to Barr. Barr into the corner. Callie Havlovitz from downtown, and it's good. The high arcing three from Callie Havlovitz, and it's 5-2 Wild Rose. Lipinski has it poked out of bounds by Williams. And we've seen so many times this season, this Wild Rose team's defensive pressure can be very tough to deal with. And that over to Hosley. Hosley in the corner. Back out to Hosley. Left wing for Schnelly. Back to Hosley, top of the key. The kick to the corner. Driving baseline, a tough shot goes off the side of the backboard from Lipinski as Havlovitz pushing the break in transition. Havlovitz for three. Lainey Havlovitz on the miss. And now a foul. They're going to get Callie Havlovitz on the foul on the rebound. So Lainey Havlovitz starts out 0 for 2. And Lainey Havlovitz could get going at any point, as we've seen throughout this season. And it's Hosley, the skip pass ahead to Schnelly. Schnelly back into the corner. And off the hands of Schnelly, that's a turnover for the Wildcats. And it's Wild Rose ball. Now, Edgar plays this full court pressure as well. It's more of a little bit looser full court pressure here. They try to set up some traps, and Havlovitz breaks it, and Callie Havlovitz tossed it out of bounds. It looked like that one kind of slipped out of her hands, and I do think we're seeing just a little bit of early game jitters from both these teams here. Just kind of losing the ball in a couple different circumstances in this game. It's not being really strong with the basketball here for either side. As it's up to Schnelly. Schnelly looks to go baseline. She's trapped in the corner. Lipinski picks it up. And Lipinski gets trapped. Callie Havlovitz is going to force a jump ball. And she does. Possession will stay with Edgar. Lipinski to inbound. And Lipinski skips it ahead. Havlovitz is right there for the steal. The transition layup up and good. Count it and one for Lainey Havlovitz. As she gets a steal and the finish. And that is what Wild Rose tries to do. Force turnovers and turn that into points. That is at the very center of their game plan for every game, as it'll be Leah Davis checking in for the Edgar Wildcats. She checks in for Michaela Workus. And Havlovitz knocks down the free throw, converts the and one. And now a blocking foul. I think they're going to get Claire Williams here. And they do. First personal on Claire Williams, team second. Work it, Davis. Top of the key, driving inside, back outside to Davis for three. No good, but an offensive rebound for Edgar. Back out to Davis. Now into the corner. Borkart dropped it. Able to come back up with it. Hosley, the skip pass. Back into the corner to Lipinski. Lipinski defended by Havlovitz. Havlovitz so tough on the defensive end of the floor. Top of the key, it's Davis. Back right wing for Hosley. Hosley steps out, back to Davis. Davis, the skip pass, a high pass. Edgar just trying to hold on to the ball here. Wild Rose has come close to a couple of steals on this possession as Hosley drives inside, left-hand floater, short. Oria Wood on the rebound. Ahead to Lainey Havlovitz. She steps back, drives inside, the step-through move, tough finish, it's good. Lainey Havlovitz with 5 early points. It's 10-2 Wild Rose. And we'll step aside and be back with more regional final girls basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Little Sprouts matchups is now open, and Rudolph with the same grade.
Welcome back, everybody, as it's 10-2 Wild Rose. 14 minutes left here in the first half as Edgar looks to bounce back, down by 8. Lipinski goes baseline all the way to the basket. Count 2 points for Carlin Lipinski. She's on the board for the first time tonight. And Edgar in that 1-2-2 look zone defensively. They're trying to force some turnovers and get some traps set up as well. Both these teams applying a lot of pressure in the half court at least. Wood gets it into Havlovitz. Havlovitz over to Barr. Barr back to Williams. The skip pass. Havlovitz, Callie Havlovitz that is. Inside to Wood. The step through move has it rejected, but a foul. And I don't think they're going to call that. I don't think that's going to be called on Borkhardt. I think it's going to be a body on Michaela Werkus, and it is. Yeah, so it was a clean block from Borkhardt, but before that it was some body contact from Werkus. That's her second personal here. As Wood misses the free throw. And Wood goes 1 for 2 from the line. Edgar ball, Havlovitz pokes it away, saves it, and a turnover for Edgar. Havlovitz into the corner, Maya Barr for 3, that one short, but an offensive rebound for Lainey Havlovitz. Williams pulls the 3, that's no good. Another offensive rebound. Havlovitz again, a tough shot. They call her for a travel first. So no foul, they call Lainey Havlovitz for the travel. Third turnover for Wild Rose. Edgar with 4. Davis will inbound. That full court pressure from Wild Rose. And that 2-1-2 full court pressure there. It's a trapping full court press. Hosley, the skip pass ahead to Schnelly. Schnelly back to Hosley. Hosley back to Schnelly, driving, kicks to the corner. The 3 is no good from Werkus, but a foul on the shot. And if that's against Callie Havlovitz, that's her second personal. Should be her second personal at least, and it is. Havlovitz will have to check out, and Emeka Marquez will check in. And if Callie Havlovitz is going to be in foul trouble, that's a big loss for this Wild Rose team. She's kind of that spark plug defensively on the offensive glass for Wild Rose, as the baseline shot missed by Werkus. Goes back up with it. Count that one, and 1 from Michaela Werkus. And initially the refs called it a foul on the 3-point shot. They changed the call there. That's why we didn't have 3 free throws there. As Werkus will head to the line to try to convert the N1. And that one's short. And Wood goes crashing to the ground. It's an offensive rebound for Edgar now. Davis comes up with it. Skip pass to Schnelly. Back outside to Hosley. And it's Lainey Havlovitz coming out of the pile with the steal to the basket. Missed the layup. And Edgar ball. Havlovitz still trying to poke it away. Into the corner. It's Davis inside. Werkus, the kick outside. Hosley for 3. That's short. An offensive rebound for Davis and a foul on the floor. And they might get Havlovitz here. And Havlovitz is first. Hosley, right wing. Into the corner for Davis for 3. The lefty, it's good. Nothing but net for Leah Davis. She's on the board for the first time tonight. Oria Wood ahead to Lainey Havlovitz. The Wildcats, Edgar, as there's a foul on the floor here. And it's on Malia Hosley, her first personal, team third. But Edgar Edgar's on a 7-1 run since that timeout. It's Claire Williams. The 1-2-2 zone of the Wildcats into the corner. Lainey Havlovitz has it rejected out of bounds by Leah Davis. And did they say that? And did that deflect off of Havlovitz? I believe it did. What a play by Leah Davis on the rejection on the Havlovitz three. Pass ahead to Davis. Davis wants another three. That one's an air ball. And a save, the jumper. This time it's up and good from Reagan Borkart. That's a deep two. No, it's a deep two for Borkart. Thought it was a deep two, and it wasn't. A steal for Davis. Ahead to Lipinski to the basket. The shot missed, but an offensive rebound. No Wood comes up with it. A whistle and a foul. Just a wild, fast-paced sequence of events there. And I believe if they call that on 20, that's Workus's, at least her second. I'm going to go make sure my books are right here at halftime, but I have at least 2 on Workus. That's Amber Scripshock checks in. And it's Havlovitz all the way to the basket, takes the contact, no foul. And a battle for the ball. And a jump ball. Possession stays with Wild Rose. We are tied at 11. A 9-1 run for Edgar. Lainey Havlovitz, top of the key. The skip pass over to Wood. 4-3. Left wing, that's too strong an air ball. Edgar the other way. Lipinski. Ahead to Davis. Now into the corner for Borkart. Borkart pulls the J. That's an air ball. And a whistle, a timeout, and the referee calls timeout to let Claire Williams tie her shoe. And it's Wild Rose ball. We're tied up at 11. The last few minutes of this game have been absolutely bonkers with the up and down nature of the game. And Havlovitz drives, kicks to the corner. Wood pump fakes the three, goes baseline, skips over. Maya Barr for 3. That's good. Maya Barr from downtown. And at almost a turnover right away. Lainey Havlovitz just about forced a turnover immediately on that play as Lipinski steps back. And Lipinski gets top of the key for Schnelly. Schnelly, the step-in 3 off glass, no good. A battle for the ball. Williams and a foul. And we'll see who they get here. It'll be on Reagan Borkart, her first. Team 4th. It should be team 5th. Yeah, team 5th. And this Wild Rose student section getting loud here. Been pretty loud in the gym tonight. Love to see it in this regional final action. Oria Wood ahead to Lainey Havlovitz with a lane to the basket, and it's 2 for Lainey Havlovitz. Streaking to the basket. She's got 7. Leah Davis back to Lipinski. Wild Rose now on a little 5-0 run of their own. Lipinski. Havlovitz chasing behind, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Emeka Marquez. That'll be Marquez's first personal. Team 6th. As Carlin Lipinski will inbound for Edgar. And I get close to saying Wildcats about every single time. As a loose ball and a missed layup from Borkart. She saves it. Havlovitz comes up with it. Lainey Havlovitz goes baseline all the way to the basket. The step-through move, misses the shot. Some contact, no call there. I think at least maybe a charge or a block, one of the two there. Could have went either way, but refs go no call. Looks like, I think this, again, in the playoffs, you got to really feel out the referees, and see how they're calling the game. And I think while there has been a good number of fouls called, as that's going to be a turnover from Edgar, you got 5 and 6 fouls called on each team. But I think that has more to do with these two teams' playing styles. Very aggressive defensively. For the most part, this reffing crew letting these two teams play, I think. Which again, I think as long as referees are consistent with their approach during the game, I think everybody's happy. Well, maybe not everybody, but I'll be happy. Zoria Wood kicks to the corner for Barr. 16-11, Wild Rose. Oria Wood for three. That's too strong. Now it's Edgar ball. Malia Hosley defended by Lainey Havlovitz. And Havlovitz pokes it away. Havlovitz going to the basket. And again, there was some contact again there as Havlovitz goes to the rim and a foul and a charge. They're going to get Havlovitz on the charge there. And you know what I think happened there was I think they missed a blocking foul on Havlovitz the last time down. That's a classic makeup call. Because I don't think that was a charge. They'll get the call right. We know. You watch enough basketball, makeup calls exist. I think we just saw one there. Nonetheless, it's Edgar ball. 16-11. Hosley back outside to Lipinski. Skips it inside, now back to the corner. Inside poked away by Wood. Battle for the ball. It was Borkart that came up with it, and a double dribble will be called on Alysta Bauman. 7th turnover for the Wildcats. Wild Rose with 4. Williams over to Wood. Back to Williams. Wild Rose going to have to get it across. They find Lainey Havlovitz. She skips it over to Barr in the corner. Barr steps back into the corner for Wood. Wood pump fakes, drives to the basket. Tough shot, a foul. Oria Wood will go to the line for 2 free throws. And that's on Reagan Borkart. That's her second. And I think as this game goes on for both teams, we're going to be watching the personal fouls closely. The way these two teams play, an aggressive defensive style. Foul trouble may play a factor in this one. Again, Lainey Havlovitz for Wild Rose also has 2 fouls. Callie Havlovitz has 2 fouls. You have Reagan Borkart and Michaela Werkus with 2 as well. Oria Wood hits both free throws, and Wild Rose is back up by 7, 18-11. Malia Hosley, defended by Lainey Havlovitz. Hosley drives, kicks outside for Bauman. Now the pass inside. Werkus on the layup. It's good. Michaela Werkus. She's got 6. She's playing with some foul trouble as well. Havlovitz into the corner for Barr. Barr steps back. 5-point lead for Wild Rose. Havlovitz in the corner. Havlovitz back outside for Thompson. Thompson in the corner. Oria Wood for 3. I think that was blocked. I think Werkus blocked it, and the pass is ahead. Transition layup is good from Leah Davis. She's got 5. Havlovitz, foul. And I think they're going to get Alysta Bauman. No. Malia Hosley, that's her second personal. And it sends Lainey Havlovitz to the line. So you're going to get 3 Edgar Wildcats with 2 fouls. 2 for Wild Rose. And they're all starters for both teams. Havlovitz knocks down the first bonus free throw. With 7 minutes left to play. Again, both these teams in the bonus for the remaining 7 minutes of the first half. And Lainey Havlovitz makes the second. 2 for 2 from the line there. She's 3 for 3 from the line on the game. Morgan Schnelly, top of the key to Lipinski. Lipinski drives, defended by Williams. Spins inside, the step-through move, missed. Gets her own rebound, though. Now it's Davis in the corner. A whistle and a 3-second violation on Edgar. 8 turnovers for Edgar. Try to get substitutions figured out. And it's Lenny Havlovitz running point for Wild Rose. Directing traffic there at the top of the key. She finds Gracie Thompson. Back to Williams, top of the key. Skip pass over to Wood. Wood back to Havlovitz. Havlovitz to Thompson. Williams in the corner. Now Barr to Wood. The pump fake splits the defense. Tried to find Thompson. It was deflected, and that went off Wild Rose, I believe. No. They say it went off of Edgar. They say it went off of Edgar. I think that one went off of Wild Rose, but nonetheless, it's going to be Wild Rose ball. Coach McCarty of Edgar not happy with the call, and I think he's got a good argument there. Havlovitz kicks over to Barr. Back to Williams, top of the key. Williams defended by Davis. Now over to Wood. Wild Rose taking their time here. Taking almost a minute off this clock. Havlovitz at the high post. Back out to Wood. Williams open, right wing 3. No good, in and out from Claire Williams. Lipinski for Edgar. Defended by Barr. Finds Workus inside. Nice pass. Layup up and good from Reagan Borkart. She's got 4. A 3-point game. Wild Rose leads. Havlovitz to Williams. And Wild Rose just really slowing down their offense here these last couple of minutes. Havlovitz skips it over. May have been deflected. Barr back to Havlovitz in the corner for Wood. It's a corner 3, and it's too strong. But Havlovitz just about came up with that rebound, but loses it out of bounds. As Wood misses the 3. And now it's Schnelly. Schnelly into the corner for Borkart. Borkart the skip pass into the corner for Lipinski. She goes baseline, reverse layup under the. She found herself under the basket there, and she really didn't have an angle to make a shot. Havlovitz quickly ahead to Williams. The mid-range J, too strong. Rebound for Davis. And Edgar looking to push the pace, and Lipinski goes to the ground. It'll be a foul on Aurea Wood. Her first personal, team 8th. And it will send Carlin Lipinski to the line for 2 free throws. Lipinski banks in the first free throw. We'll say she called bank. Give her the benefit of the doubt. As Fleet Farm's hiring event is going on now, all locations are looking to hire. Get competitive pay, flexible scheduling, and a 20% discount for you and your immediate family. Apply online today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955, and we got a tie game. It's Michaela Workus on the finish, Reagan Borkart on the rebound and finish for Edgar. We're tied at 20. Shot missed from Havlovitz. Wood inside. The Euro step rejected by Workus. Edgar with a chance to take the lead. It'd be their first of the game. Morgan Schnelly inside. Tough layup. Scoop shots up and good. Morgan Schnelly and Edgar has got their first lead of the game. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Aurea Wood. Short corner for Havlovitz. Back outside to Barr. Barr drives inside. The floater missed. Edgar the other way. Quickly head to Davis for 3, and it's good. Leah Davis from downtown. Wild Rose calls timeout. Edgar with their largest lead of the game, 25-20. We'll step aside and be back with more regional final action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose the my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Just a quick heads up here at halftime. At halftime, we'll have a brief stoppage in our broadcast to attempt to improve internet connection here for just a moment. So expect the stream to go blank at halftime. It will be back up within a few minutes, but just a forewarning there at halftime. Wild Arrows ball, 25-20. Edgar leads. 3:30 left in the first half. Claire Williams, a deep three, but a whistle and a foul on Edgar first. And Morgan Schnelly picks up the foul. And Schnelly, there's a look of confusion on her face, and I didn't see a lot there. And I may have spoken too early with the refs letting a lot of things go as Oria Wood misses the free throw. Edgar the other way. Lipinski in the corner. She goes baseline to the basket. Lainey Havlovitz with the steal. Havlovitz being triple teamed over there, and she gets, and then a foul is called. A foul call on Leah Davis. I believe they're going to get Davis. Let's see who the official calls on. Lainey Havlovitz is going to go to the line. It is on Leah Davis, her first personal. And that one was tough to see from this angle. Go with the ref's call. 25-20. Edgar will send Havlovitz to the line for 2 free throws. And Havlovitz misses the free throw. So Wild Rose struggling to take advantage of these bonus free throw opportunities. Morgan Schnelly, hands off for Lipinski. Lipinski defended by Havlovitz. And Havlovitz looking to poke it away. Lipinski goes to the ground, saves it. Lipinski outside. Again, Havlovitz has such quick hands defensively as Lipinski goes right by her, and Lipinski is fouled on the shot. As Lipinski goes by Havlovitz baseline. And I think they got Gracie Thompson on the foul, her first personal. Team 9th. And Lipinski to the line for 2 free throws. She went 1 for 2 her last trip and makes the first. A wild bounce to make that one, but we call that the shooter's touch. And Lipinski misses the second, goes 1 for 2. A battle for the board, and it's Reagan Borkart coming up with it. And she just about turned it over. It's going to result in a wide open layup for Morgan Schnelly. And Wild Rose is down by 8. Edgar with their largest lead of the game. They just continue to extend that lead. 28-20, Edgar leads. Maya Barr, top of the key, finds Havlovitz. Havlovitz in the corner, it's Wood. Wood baseline looking, and she turned it over. Schnelly with the steal. Davis in transition. She wisely pulls that one out. The layup up and good. Michaela Workis. Workis has 8. She leads Edgar in scoring, along with Leah Davis. A 10-point Edgar lead, the largest lead any team has had. Maya Barr launches a deep 3. It's good. Maya Barr with a high-arcing rainbow 3 from downtown. She's got 8. Lipinski now with it. 7-point Edgar lead. And Lipinski finds the cutting Davis, and Davis kind of got herself in a bad position there. She got herself kind of stuck under the basket again and hit the bottom of the backboard as Wood almost turned that over again. Wild Rose getting very loose with the basketball here. As it's Amber Skripchak checking in for Edgar. Havlovitz, top of the key. Back outside to Barr. Barr back to Wood. Edgar applying some pretty decent ball pressure here, not allowing Wild Rose to walk into any threes. Barr inside, out to Williams. Wood, the left wing three. It's good. Rattles home for Oria Wood as she gives a quick glance to the crowd after the shot, and it's back to a 4-point game. It's just as back and forth as you can get as Schnelly into the corner. Davis, another three. That one's strong. And possession goes to Wild Rose. I do believe that was the right call. Looked like Strip Shock may have gotten her hand in there and poked that out of bounds. 30-26. Edgar leads, and you got to think Wild Rose might hold for one shot here and try to make it a one-possession game before halftime. Couldn't have asked for any better of a first half as we have a foul and a push, and it's going to be free throws for Wild Rose again. And if that's on Davis, which it might be, and it is, that's Leah Davis' second personal foul. 4 Edgar Wildcats have 2 fouls or more. As Wood in the double bonus misses the first. Wild Rose cannot hit a free throw right now. As Lainey Havlovitz will check out for the final 26 seconds of the first half. First time she's been out tonight. And Abby McCardle checks in, and Oria Wood knocks down the second free throw. She goes 1 for 2 from the line. 25 seconds left. Edgar up by 3. Lipinski. And a foul. Lipinski's going to go to the line for bonus free throws. Gracie Thompson on the foul. Lipinski will shoot 2. Double bonus. And Lipinski sinks the first. She's gone 1 for 2 in each of her first 2 trips from the line. We'll see if she can make that 2 for 2 here on this trip. 31-27. Lipinski misses the second, and a rebound for Wild Rose. Wild Rose here, 15 seconds left. Now you'd think Wild Rose is going to try to hold for the final shot with 10 seconds. Wood to Williams, a chance to cut it to a one-possession game again. Wood, left wing, 5 seconds left. Barr, she's got range, hands off to Thompson into the corner, Williams, and they're not going to get a shot off. That'll do it for the first half. We'll step aside, have a brief ending of our stream. We'll be back up in a couple minutes, no worries, after this on Zaleski Sports. Welcome back, everybody, as at halftime it's 31-27. Edgar over Wild Rose, and once again, my name is Kale Jacoby alongside Trevor Zaleski doing the production and Samantha Hoke doing the camera work here tonight. But some interesting news with Athens Assumption here tonight. At halftime, Athens was leading Assumption 32-26. Assumption, the number 1 seed, state champions last season. They're down at halftime to, again, a very good Athens team. They came in as the 4 seed. They came in at 23-4 to that matchup. So a lot of things can happen here tonight. Again, our game still more than up in the air. 31-27. Athens Assumption. Still don't know what's going to happen there. And quickly we'll hear from our friends over at Village Farm. At the Village Farm, we are dedicated to providing you quality products at an affordable cost. We have 10 greenhouse facilities in which we grow our products. Our products are locally grown in central Wisconsin, processed and distributed for those who take pride in buying locally. Choose from CBD tinctures, lotions, American Wisconsin ginseng products, and more. Visit Village Farm in Edgar or on Facebook today. Also, thank you to our game day sponsors, BAME Insurance, Chad's Auto, Lawn and Turf, Village Farm CBD, and Door Pro. 20 seconds left till we start the second half, and we should be in for a great finish here tonight. Again, both these teams have had at least 8-point leads in this game. In each case, The other team will climb back in the battle of the Wildcats here tonight. Again, the winner will play the winner of Assumption and Athens in the sectional semifinal. And it will be Edgar ball to start things off here in the second half. Alyssa Bauman into the corner, poked away, a turnover right off the bat. Callie Havlovich with a steal, and she lost it right away. Lipinski on the finish. Carlin Lipinski quickly ahead to Maya Barr. Back to Barr right wing. Barr's got a couple of threes in this game, one very deep one. Havlovich over to Lainey Havlovich. Into the corner, Barr drives inside, has a lane, a floater, it's blocked. Blocked by Borkart. And a jump ball. Maya Barr forces it. Possession goes to Wild Rose. Someone better tell Wild Rose. Callie Havlovich to inbound. It's it into Claire Williams. Defended by Hosley. A deep three for Lainey Havlovich. That one's in and out. Quickly ahead. It's Malia Hosley. Hosley driving to the basket. Kicks to the short corner. The mid-range shot, no good. A rebound for Borkart. And she finishes at the rim. Reagan Borkart, 4-2. Callie Havlovich kicks outside for Lainey Havlovich. Into the corner, Maya Barr. Barr hands off to Wood. Pump fakes the three. Havlovich wants a deep three. That one's going to be short and off the mark. And Edgar really forcing Wild Rose into some tough shots. And Lainey Havlovich is going to get called for the foul here, as Edgar is up by 8. Third personal foul on Lainey Havlovich. That's one to watch there. Again, Havlovich leads the way for this team offensively and defensively night in, night out. She's got 3 fouls. Malia Hosley. Short corner. Workus to the basket. Missed. Got the rebound for Borkart. Workus battling for it again, and Borkart comes up with it. She'll try the mid-range. That's short. Another offensive board. Another offensive board. Borkart for 2. Reagan Borkart finishes at the basket after 5 offensive rebounds for Edgar on that possession. Lainey Havlovich, it's back to a 10-point Edgar lead. This ties their largest lead of the game. Callie Havlovich to the basket for 2. A quick move for Callie Havlovich. She's got 5. Hosley quickly ahead to Lipinski. Lipinski high. Into the corner. Layup missed. Borkart another offensive rebound and a jump ball. Possession stays with Edgar. (37-29). Edgar leads in the battle of the Wildcats here in the regional final. A corner mid-range jump shot, no good. Out of bounds from Schnelly. Looked like her foot was on the line over there. Wild Rose ball, and Edgar has come out of that full court pressure we saw earlier in the first half and dropped back into a standard 2-3 zone. And it's worked. They're forcing Wild Rose into tough outside shots. Speaking of a tough outside shot, Barr just launches a deep shot. And now a foul. They're going to get Workus on a foul here. Workus is 3rd. But again, Wild Rose really launching up some deep threes right now, and you got to credit that Edgar defense for not allowing Wild Rose into the paint. Now, the Wildcats of Wild Rose can really shoot the 3 on most nights, but not when you're shooting it 5 feet behind the 3-point line. That's tough to do, and Edgar's really forcing Wild Rose outside 2, 3, 4 feet behind that 3-point line as Havlovich lost the ball. Lipinski on the steal. A jump ball. They're going to call a jump ball, and possession will stay with Wild Rose, so no steal. Possession stays with Wild Rose. But again, just great to see a packed gym here in the regional finals. As Maya Barr will inbound. She gets it into Wood. Wood fakes the pass over to Lainey Havlovitz. Thought about the three. Gets it to Barr in the corner. Barr steps back. Skips it over to Wood. And Wild Rose just looking for something here offensively. Edgar's done such a great job of pushing them beyond that three-point line. Handed off to Havlovitz. A battle for the ball. And Havlovitz finds Lainey Havlovitz baseline. The layup no good, but a foul. Lainey Havlovitz will go to the line for 2 free throws. And the foul's on Reagan Borkart. That's her 3rd personal foul. And Borkart is really, she had 6 in the first half. She's really come alive on the offensive glass here in the second half. She's got 10 total as Havlovitz misses the free throw. And that's an unsung story of this game as well. Wild Rose has really, really struggled from the free throw line tonight. 50%. Havlovitz misses both of them. And a battle for the ball, a jump ball. Possession will stay with Edgar. But Havlovitz can't find the stroke from the line. She's 3 for 6 now. She's missed her last 3 free throws. Again, Lainey Havlovitz usually lights out from the free throw line. As Schnelly brings it up. Schnelly hands off to Lipinski. Lipinski drives inside, has it poked away. Lainey Havlovitz on a steal. A battle for the ball, and I think we'll have another jump ball. Possession's going to go to Wild Rose. And it will be Claire Williams to inbound. Williams to Havlovitz, and again, this sticking in this half-court 2-3 zone has really worked in the second half for Edgar. And Callie Havlovitz wants a deep 3. That's short, the high arcer. Another battle for the board, and looks like some contact there, no call. Transition, it's Edgar, poked away. Wood diving on the floor for it. Wild Rose is diving all over the place for these loose balls. They really have been all year. Morgan Schnelly drives inside. Williams defending, and a foul called on Claire Williams. Williams' 2nd personal. 2nd team foul for Wild Rose. Both teams with 2 team fouls. And Lipinski gets it in to Davis. Davis defended by Barr. She kicks it out. Lipinski now defended by Callie Havlovitz. Inside, deflected away. And an offensive foul. They're going to get a charge. A charge call on Morgan Schnelly. Her 2nd personal. And again, that's one of those that, it's up for debate. Should a charge be called after a pass? Usually it still can be. It's up for debate whether it should be. But that's what it was. It was Schnelly going through, passing on the run, and called for the charge. Callie Havlovitz launches another 3, and it's saved by Lainey Havlovitz, and Wood just airballed a layup. And Wild Rose is really coming apart right now as Davis tries the corner 3, misses it. Maya Barr, short corner, layup off the bottom of the backboard, no good. Lainey Havlovitz on the rebound. And a foul and a blocking foul. A blocking foul. We'll see what they call it on. And this referee crew is getting just reamed by fan bases right now. Leah Davis. The call's on Leah Davis. That's her 3rd personal. Now 3 Edgar players with 3 fouls. Havlovitz skips it over to Wood. Wood drives inside with the layup, no good, and now a foul on the shot. Oria Wood to the line, and really I think both these teams are playing incredibly physical basketball, and we knew that was going to happen coming into the game. I believe it was Scripshock where they got the foul on. and Wood misses the free throw. And again, Wild Rose in this second half and to end the first half, their shot selection has really been not what we've been used to seeing from this team. And their free throw shooting has really been just abysmal, and 2 missed free throws again there. But again, you got to credit that Edgar defense for forcing some of those tough shots as well. But short corner, baseline, foul. They're going to get Callie Havlovitz on the reach. And an ovation from this Edgar crowd. Callie Havlovitz on the foul and a timeout. Edgar will step aside. Be back with more regional final girls basketball action after this on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Edgar basketball. Edgar leads 37-29 over Wild Rose. Lipinski, right wing, driving inside, layup, no, and that's going to be a travel. No, jump ball. So they're going to get a jump ball. Possession's going to stay with Edgar. Good call by the referee there. Hosley to inbound. She gets it in on a foul on the shot. That will be Amber Scripshock going to the line for 2 free throws. Amber Scripshock misses the first. Scripshock to the line for the second free throw. And that one's no good. A rebound for Callie Havlovitz. Havlovitz pushing the break the other way. And a foul. Going to be a foul call on Scripshock. This crowd's looking for a carry, but that ball was poked away. It's not a carry if the ball is poked away. Again, these sometimes you just got to feel for referees sometimes. Maya Barr inbounds, gets it in. Havlovitz 4-3, that's short. Another deep 3. A battle for the board. Maya Barr, this is an open 3, and off the glass, no good. And another foul here, and if that's on Callie Havlovitz, that's her 4th, and it is. Callie Havlovitz, that's her 4th foul. Havlovitz is going to have to check out with 4 fouls. Emeka Marquez comes in. But again, you look at those 2 threes. Those are good looks for Wild Rose, especially those 2 players. But you got to credit Edgar for throughout this second half making those shots tough. And right now, Wild Rose isn't in rhythm enough to hit those shots, as Marquez is going to get called for the foul. And just like that, both of these teams are in the bonus for the last 12 minutes of the game. Second personal on Marquez. So these final 12 minutes, unless these 2 teams change their defensive styles completely, are going to be very free throw heavy. That's Havlovitz right on cue. gets called for the foul. And Havlovitz points to her head, points to her coach, and said, I'm going to be smart because that's 4 fouls for Lainey Havlovitz and a timeout for Wild Rose. And we'll step aside with 11:54 left in this one. Right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Welcome back, everybody. 11:54 remaining in this one, 37-29. Edgar with the lead, and this is definitely a playoff environment here in the Wild Rose Gym in this regional final. As it's Alyssa Bowman to the line, and she airballs the free throw. So again, it was Havlovitz. So here's something to keep in mind. Callie Havlovitz, number 21, Lainey Havlovitz, number 1, both have 4 fouls. And there's 11:54 left in this game. And I would say probably the 2 most aggressive defensive players on the Wild Rose team. So it's going to have an interesting effect if they're not going to be as aggressive defensively with those 4 fouls, which you have to assume they won't be. Oria Wood goes baseline, skip pass over to Havlovitz. She tries the left wing 3, and it's good. Lainey Havlovitz gets back on track, her first made shot of the half. And it's a 5-point game. Wild Rose not going away easy. Malia Hosley, a high pass. Lipinski comes up with it. It's Lipinski in the corner. Lipinski inside. Borkart, the shot missed. Rebound for Workus. She missed it. And another rebound for Borkart. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. And it is Reagan Borkart to the line for 2 free throws. And Borkart makes the first. Reagan Borkart has been huge in this second half for Edgar. She's got 5 points, but her work on the offensive glass has really been impressive. And Borkart misses the second. Claire Williams on the rebound. Williams quickly ahead. Oria Wood may have gotten away with a travel there. Steps through, kicks back out to Barr. Barr back to Wood in the corner for 3. That's way short. Workus on the rebound. Lipinski ahead and a carry. They're going to get Carlin Lipinski on the carry. 11 turnovers for Edgar, and that one was the right call. Oh, was the correct call. As Callie Havlovitz will inbound. Lainey Havlovitz brings it up now. Williams back to Callie Havlovitz. Gets by one defender. Kicks out to Wood. Maya Barr. Back to Havlovitz. Callie Havlovitz pump fakes. Mid-range jumper. Too strong. That's a tough shot. Lipinski ahead. In transition, and she walked with it. Yeah, but that's a travel on Lipinski. Williams to inbound, a 6-point Edgar lead. Tensions running high throughout this gym. Claire Williams, the high pass over to Havlovitz. Another 3 rejected by Workus. Michaela Workus stuffs the Havlovitz three. And a turnover. Callie Havlovitz with a breakaway layup. Workus behind. And a wild layup. Lainey Havlovitz with the rebound, and Lainey Havlovitz will finish it. Lainey Havlovitz getting going a little bit here in the second half. Again, she's got those 4 fouls. Skyly Manicky, or rather Hosley. Skip pass over to Lipinski. A 4-point Edgar lead. Davis, the mid-range jumper off the glass and good. Leah Davis. Davis has got 10. Lainey Havlovitz the other way. 6-point Edgar lead. Callie Havlovitz to the basket. No good. Lipinski quickly ahead. Lainey Havlovitz grabs it, but I believe she stepped out of bounds. And she did. But again, if you're Lainey or Callie Havlovitz, you got to be careful out there. 4 fouls. And it would be a killer blow for this Wild Rose team to lose either Callie or Lainey Havlovitz at this point in the game. The pass to Schnelly. Deflected away, and Callie Havlovitz just about picked up her 5th as Workus misses the layup, gets her own rebound, and finishes. Michaela Workus for 2, and Coach Brooks is going to be upset with Havlovitz on that one. Just about picked up her 5th. Callie Havlovitz ducks in, the layup no good. Edgar the other way. Malia Hosley deflected away by Wood, and a foul. I think this one's going to go on Claire Williams. No, it's Oria Wood. That's Wood's 2nd personal. Team 9th. And it's bonus free throws for Reagan Borkart. Borkart sinks the first. $12 points for Borkart and a timeout, Wild Rose. And we will keep it here, 43-34, Edgar leads. As we hear from our friends over at H&S. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you are a hard-working individual, then we need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out our open positions at H&S. Our benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We are looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google us at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com. Also, Hawkins Ash CPAs is the certified public accounting firm that is big enough to serve you but small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices and more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more. As Michaela Workus, another 2 points. She's got 12. Wild Rose almost loses it there. Lainey Havlovitz outside to Wood. The corner 3. It's good. Nothing but net for Oria Wood. 45-37 Edgar. It's Hosley. Outside to Schnelly. Schnelly in the corner. Deflected away. Stolen away by Havlovitz. Lainey Havlovitz in a breakaway situation. The other way. Takes the contact. Counted and won. What a finish by Lainey Havlovitz. Gets bumped out of bounds and just kind of flips it up over her head. Somehow able to finish that one. And Trevor is right. That might be a 3 to see there. Might be on the 3 to see highlights there. That was an unbelievable finish from Lainey Havlovitz. And she makes the free throw. Havlovitz getting it going here the last few minutes. She's got 10 points. 8 points in the last 4 minutes. Still playing with those 4 fouls. A trap. Deflected away, stolen away. Maya Barr ahead to Williams. She finds Havlovitz for 2. Counted and 1. Lainey Havlovitz again. And Havlovitz is hyped up out there, and Back-to-back and ones for Lainey Havlovitz. And this is playoff basketball right here, folks. This is exactly what you want to see in a regional final with Edgar and Wild Rose, the Wildcats, matching each other blow for blow. Havlovitz makes the free throw. Havlovitz, what a run she's gone on. She's done this with 4 fouls in the last 4 minutes. And she told Coach Brooks, she said, I'll be smart. She has been so far. And a timeout for Edgar. We'll step aside. Be back with the final 8 minutes of this regional final. Barn burner after this on Zaleski Sports.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Welcome back, everybody. 7:59 left to play. Edgar was up by 12. It's a 10-0 run from Wild Rose. 45-43. Then we've seen this happen. We've seen this. There's a timeout on the floor, and it was Callie Havlovitz tying her shoe. Lipinski. It's it into Schnelly. Edgar looking to answer here, looking to end this run. Lipinski looking to go baseline. And Lipinski stepped out of bounds. 14, Edgar turnovers. That's been Edgar's really, they're kind of one bugaboo here tonight is some turnover problems. But other than that, Havlovitz over to Callie Havlovitz now. Callie over to Lainey Havlovitz. The 3 for the lead. It's good. Lainey Havlovitz is absolutely on fire. Absolutely on fire for Lainey Havlovitz. Wild Rose has somehow retaken the lead. It's into Borkart in the post. They get it outside. Now to Schnelly. Into the corner. Back to Schnelly. It's Wild Rose defense picking up their play as well. And this place is absolutely loud. Borkart inside. The shot missed and a travel. A travel on Reagan Borkart. Wild Rose has all the momentum right now. And what a turnaround from where we saw a similar run from Edgar to start the half. And Lainey Havlovitz has almost single-handedly led this offensively. Claire Williams for 3. That's no good. Rebound for Workus. All the way to the basket. Hosley to Workus. Nice pass, nice finish. Michaela Workus having a big night of her own. She's got 14 points. And a couple blocks mixed in as well. Edgar back with the lead. 47-46. Callie Havlovitz puts her head down. Out to Lainey Havlovitz. Back to Williams. Williams has it poked away, and it's out of bounds. A turnover for Wild Rose. Their 7th. 6.5 to play, and what a wild finish this is coming to here in the regional final, a regional championship on the line. Workus inside, she backs in, and a charge! Callie Havlovitz forces the charge. And what a gutsy move there by Callie Havlovitz with 4 fouls to try to force a charge. And she gets it. And that's on Workus. And Workus now with 4 personal fouls. So Workus, the leading scorer tonight for Edgar, has to sit down with those 4 fouls. And we got to think she'll be back on the court relatively soon here to finish out the final few minutes. Lainey Havlovitz to Callie Havlovitz. Havlovitz lost the ball. Out to Lainey, an open 3. Can she hit another one? That one's off. Aurea Woods saves it into Borkart. It's Hosley. Out to Schnelly. Schnelly to the corner. It's Davis. Bobbled the ball for a moment. Reed reclaims it. Back to Schnelly. into the corner. Hosley. Schnelly, 4-3. That one's off. Williams on the rebound. Williams quickly ahead to Lainey Havlovitz. Havlovitz looking to go baseline. Pulls back out, finds Callie Havlovitz, misses the shot. Borkart blocked it, and Maya Barr takes some contact and a foul. And no, this is going to go on Callie Havlovitz. And Coach Brooks not happy. Callie Havlovitz is fouled out. And now, with the naked eye, it looked like contact on the shot, but it looked like Borkart was straight up on the shot. And Havlovitz is a little shaken up. I do think the refs got the call right there. It looked like Edgar was straight up on the shot, and Callie Havlovitz then tried to claim the ball again, and she fouls out. So Callie Havlovitz's night is done. She finishes with 5 points and 5 fouls. And it's Leah Davis to the line, double bonus free throws, and she missed the first, but it's double bonus, so she'll get another one. A little bit of confusion on the court there. It happens. 47-46 Edgar lead. Davis, second free throw is good. Gets the shooter's touch. Leah Davis now with 11 points. Lainey Havlovitz brings it up with 4 fouls. Oria Wood. Back to Havlovitz. Wild Rose and Lainey Havlovitz specifically, they've just went on a crazy run here to end this game. As it's Maya Barr, right wing. Hands off to Wood. Wood and a timeout, Wild Rose. We will keep it here as Edgar leads Wild Rose 48-46. 5 minutes away from a regional champion being crowned. As we hear from our friends at Spectrum Benefit. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Also a reminder that coming up next is your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. Be sure to stay tuned for that Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll break down this game and look ahead for the winner of this one, as again they'll be in the sectional semifinal. As we take a quick peek over at Assumption in Athens. It's 57-55. Assumption leads Athens with just over 2 minutes to play. Again, the winner of this game will play the winner of Assumption in Athens, and that one looks to be just as good of a game as the one we got here in Wild Rose. Wood will inbound. Wild Rose is down by 2. Lainey Havlovitz with the ball. She's gone nuclear in the last 6 minutes. Claire Williams over to Lainey Havlovitz. Havlovitz inside to Maya Barr. Back to Havlovitz. Thought about the 3, drives, spins, kicks out to Wood. May have gotten away with a carry. Back out to Barr. Havlovitz, the corner 3. That one's short and almost goes in off top of the glass. And it's out of bounds. Edgar ball. It would have been fitting for Havlovitz to get that kind of a roll with the night she's had, at least the last few minutes. Havlovitz has 14 in the last 6 minutes. But it's Edgar ball. They're up by 2, looking to extend this lead and get some more cushion here for the Edgar Wildcats. It's into the corner. Now Schnelly. Top of the key. Layup no good on the tough floater from Aaliyah Hosley. Lainey Havlovitz pushing the other way. 4 minutes to play. The skip pass to Wood. Wood thought about the 3. Instead sets it back up. Kicks to Havlovitz in the corner. Havlovitz now drives inside. The step through move. Tough layup up and good. A nifty finish from Lainey Havlovitz. Havlovitz now has 25 points. 16 in the last 6 minutes. Into the corner. The 3. Davis, no good. Rebound for Havlovitz and a foul on Edgar, on Schnelly. It's going to be Schnelly's third personal. And we talked about it's going to be Lainey Havlovitz to the line, looking for her 26th point. And she's got it. And it's a Wild Rose lead, 49-48. And Michaela Werkus checks back in. Speaking of 4 fouls, Werkus has 4 as well. The 2 leading scorers for both teams with 4 fouls. Havlovitz misses the second. 26 points for Lainey Havlovitz. It's Edgar Ball down by 1 and a high pass out of bounds, a turnover. On the pass from Hosley. 17 turnovers for the Edgar Wildcats. This game has been close in almost every category. Turnovers is the one area Wild Rose has a stark advantage, 7-17. But free throw shooting will be is an advantage for Edgar here in this one, so that's kind of balanced things out. Lainey Havlovitz, Aurea Wood, the regional final, 3 minutes to play, 49-48. Wild Rose looking to extend their 1-point lead. Havlovitz, a step-in 3, off. Maya Barr on the offensive rebound, though. Wood for 3, too strong. Offensive rebound again, this time for Lainey Havlovitz. Havlovitz has a lane. Finds Wood in the mid-range. Back to Marquez. It's a turnover. And this is Werkus in transition. Werkus, the left-hand layup up and good. Michaela Werkus right off the bench puts up 2 points. She's got 8 in the second half, 16 total. Werkus has been sensational for Edgar here in the second half. Lainey Havlovitz thought about the 3. Goes baseline. Pull up mid-range. Jay in and out. Maya Barr on the rebound, gets the putback to go. A 2-point Wild Rose lead. What a game this is. 2 minutes to play, 1-point lead for Wild Rose. The skip pass to Werkus. Werkus goes baseline. She stepped out of bounds. Or no, they call it travel. 18 Edgar turnovers, 2 minutes and 3 seconds to play. And again, it's Michaela Werkus, the leading scorer tonight for Edgar with 4 fouls, and Lainey Havlovitz, the leading scorer for Wild Rose with 4 fouls. Lainey Havlovitz, left wing, up by 1 is Wild Rose. They might look to take some time off. No, Havlovitz to the basket. Layup is blocked, or at least missed. Borkart on the rebound. Hosley into the corner for Davis. A whistle and a timeout for Edgar. I think everyone in the building just got to stop and take a breath here as we'll step aside and be back with more regional final girls basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, everybody, and if you're just joining us, you've missed out on some unbelievable regional final action. 51-50 with 1:33 left to play. Wild Rose leads. Edgar has been led by Michaela Werkus here in the second half with 8. Wild Rose Havlovitz with 17 points in the second half. Inside Werkus, kicks it outside for Schnelly. Into the corner, an open 3 for Davis. It's good! A clutch 3 for Leah Davis. And Lainey Havlovitz brings it back the other way. Wild Rose down by 2. What a shot for Leah Davis. Wood hands off for Havlovitz. Back to Wood. Wild Rose not going to want to take too much time off the clock here, but get over to Havlovitz. Havlovitz, the handoff to Williams. Now Barr. Back to Havlovitz. Into the corner. Oria Wood for three. That one's short. A battle for the rebound. A jump ball. And possession stays with Wild Rose. And what a play there by Lainey Havlovitz. Again, battling for that ball, forcing the jump ball. Again, she's got 4 fouls. There's a chance if that's a foul call on her, her night's over. 43 seconds left. Wild Rose ball down by 2. Havlovitz to inbound. She gets it in to Marquez. Back to Havlovitz left wing. Pump fakes the 3, splits the defense to the basket, has her shot blocked. Rebound for Maya Barr. Back to Havlovitz. Havlovitz thought about the deep 3 and a timeout for Wild Rose. Coach Brett Brooks looking to get his team organized, and about as tense of an ending as you can get here. Edgar now up by 2 with a regional championship on the line and a trip to the sectional semifinal on the line as well. And the last we checked, Athens down on Assumption 61-60 with about 30 seconds left to play. Again, the winner of this game will play Athens or Assumption. The winner of that one will play the winner of this one. And it will be Wild Rose ball with 31.6 seconds remaining. It's been an unbelievable game so far. And here we go. 31 seconds left. Wild Rose is down by 2 with the ball. And everybody is on their feet. As it's Havlovitz driving, hands off for Maya Barr. Barr back to Havlovitz. Havlovitz steps back, lost her dribble, back to Williams. I think Wild Rose going to look to get it back to Havlovitz. They do. No, poked out of bounds. Possession stays with Wild Rose. This Edgar defense really making it difficult for Wild Rose in this final possession. Barr to inbound. They get it into Havlovitz. Havlovitz driving, takes the screen, steps back. Not much there for her. 6 seconds. Drives inside. A tough shot, but a foul. A foul. Lainey Havlovitz is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. And they get Morgan Schnelly. I thought Schnelly just had 4. No, I think she fouled out. Schnelly fouled out. 5 fouls. So Schnelly's night is done. And Lainey Havlovitz with 2 free throws to tie it. She struggled a bit at the line in the second half. And she knocks down the first. Ice in Havlovitz's veins on that one. We'll see if she can get the second. 1 free throw to tie it up with 4 seconds left. Lainey Havlovitz. And she misses it. Out of bounds. Possession stays with Wild Rose. Wild Rose just continues to get themselves extra possessions here. And if you're Edgar, you might just want to deny Lainey Havlovitz the ball outright. And that's what coach is trying to say for Edgar. He's saying, do not let Lainey Havlovitz get the ball. They get it to her. 3 seconds. Havlovitz, a wild shot at the buzzer. It's no good. The Edgar Wildcats are regional champions. The Edgar Wildcats win a wild one here at Wild Rose. 53-52. What a game as Edgar knocks off the 2-seeded Wild Rose. And Edgar will be playing Assumption. Edgar will be playing Assumption in the sectional semifinal. Assumption takes down Athens 61-60. But it's the Wildcats with the win, 53-52. We're going to step aside. Be back with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show after this on Zaleski Sports.